This is Final Voice Show. Final Voice Abedo America. Yene omomo America so bedin komo. Sisi America say Massachusetts. Worcester to be specific. Many brother Emmanuel ebedin komo. Final Voice seeks to contribute to the realization of equal opportunities in the society. And to say fast social issues, economic issues, political issues, cultural issues, anything a funny part who many per DA and a journal home and the whole summer yaka. Ebi and only many adjoining Ebi Achna, or the Bayadjane. But Emmanuel, welcome to my show.
Thank you.
Final Voice, Ebedin Komo.
Okay.
Where the who start, but when we saw was so that so
Ghana.
Oh, Ghana. The course of Ghana be a uti. Dear now, where young man, you come. We say your nature here as on mine.
Yeah, see, Ghana and your man, make us say a club occupy a country, Ghana, center of Africa. You will be beer or say man Martin saying Yankopon at the Bibia chair, we share a good year, the world near my Ghana is really enjoyable. Senka, ye won't timmy toy will be beer mu. But Siciano me who say corruption number one as a Ghana. It's not about embebu and now let's say the negligence of the citizenship or something like that, but negligence of the leaders now mudi yenimono and ama
so they are in the helm. They are in the helm. That's a share to the man.
Almost almost share to Tonyama. That's why I use the word negligent because oma yen hwe ama adena eden agins him because you see I will share your economy baby and now share the kind of people now or more taking advantage of Ghana now it's not supposed to be so, but in paying for no anti-man young and
so how do we tackle corruption?
So corruption, before we can tackle corruption, I say you share a bind because Mrana banded somebody to be corrupt, say a bano and share and massa Mrana nyejuma corruption, a bad intimate and stop it because Kruna Nkasa Ghana no Nyama Krunum causing na corruption. NTCC a corruption na wo Ghana no ni bit ma stop corruption say aban be focus our the government will focus on the on any sector now or in the sector government in sector na Nkasa mu enum na so we say ebia wona ye minister of road that say ye the road say ye nye kwan because every year bia na every quarter bia no your amount of money ye the road minister no to construct a new road or to do maintenance on the road ni we sky de ko it is at the end of the year no na say sikana ntimi anya na say the picture of the road no eni ho ema obi enhu a then that minister na say that sector no has a question to be answered. But where say nipa no bejiska no onye but nobody will ask the person. Enti abe phenomenon. Enti
corruption fight no or say start free so.
Say start free aban
government appointees no.
Yes, and sana aba form because mitie Ghana enkofo ka say tama na enkofo ye fix the country na enkofo say fix your attitude. Yes, fix your attitude is there. But fix the country is first before the attitude can, because the law that will fix the country, that law will force the individual
to check his or her attitude.
Yes, his or attitude, because Worcester hana ye wono me betoye me ba na Worcester ho but emra na wo Worcester mu no me ba no whether me pe ese mi di samra no so because emra na kire me say me ko adwuma na say me duru adwuma mu 7 o'clock my clock tells me say you clock in 7 o'clock. Untimi nko kodo adwum 7 o'clock na nko clock say about 6 o'clock. It doesn't work that way. And say me wo adwum so na me ye adwuma what the adwuma na me ye na that day no ehun sika na ye den ye hwetu am ka they won't pay me beyond that or less than that. And nipa na o ye in charge of adwuma no onu so no ye pay no based on hours ne adwuma woye no.
Yeah.
But Ghana no say also obi fixing it to obi say government sector no emrabe na che ne say oba adwuma say oba adwuma 7 o'clock na oba adwuma 8 o'clock a then say emran den eyo emran no say the person just let go like that inti abeye
cycle.
Yeah.
We ba no so
beto we ba no be nti there's no check and balance. But if there's a check and balance na that one will force the people to do because unim say adwuma ya ese mekoye se manye se adwuma no ye be yimedi. One major factor about yeah mehu say government sector no especially civil servant. I say mrabie ni ho a government civil servant e wo aban na adwuma mu.
So biaye de ope.
Supervision is very poor. And a honor corruption here then e start because adwuma na wo ye no obie nu a wo check no. And now wo krampo na wo beka say okay I'm different person. Enti ese me hwe say adwuma we akoso no you become a target to them because Ghana at home penyin na ono tesro no or believe the lies that the people will come and tell him but he doesn't believe the good work the person will come and do.
All right, final voice and when go so we need to tackle corruption as a matter of urgency. We need to let the laws work because the laws will check on the individuals.
Yes.
I mean the laws will serve as checks and balance in the system. And I'm a yeah, final voice and I will say waka corruption. Yeah, but I bet to incommodate so. Meba.
Dear viewer, kindly like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos.
Yeah, final voice and you go so no more interaction no. Now waka corruption as and how to tackle corruption no. Say or see a pembra. I more than I better check on the individuals. Now see a checks and balances our government sector no and the government appointees no. One thing is well of course would be me unemployment. So we follow issues back home. Unemployment of course. How do we tackle unemployment?
Yeah, unemployment na of course Ghana no. Unemployment ni ye adwuma eni ho amabunu no enya bi enye from right from the school omo ma ko school no omo ma ko school no. Ena ade up ma unemployment into wo hwe say government sectors no omo ye adwuma ho no e few but omo nye adwuma no e huge. The problem is because abano entimi create opportunity bia ebetimi accommodate in youth no ama omo anya adwuma ye because adwuma na akwa te say aban nko a it is a wo school na say wonni aban mu a anase wonni obi wa aban mu anase aban no wonni aban na fa adwuma ye de wonye binye but that is very wrong side as a country say aban no timi tackle like development no aban no nkasa ntimi ye development say obia benya adwuma o Ghana but aban betima aboa ankrankra adwuma expand ankrankra adwuma ma omayeden or metimenya I employ more people ewo
individual business ni grow
ebema nkofanya adwuma ma unemployment no eso ebete well eso bete enti abanu was so major role to play on unemployment and the unemployment there abanu adwuma totally abanu na se wo hwe se unemployment no eso bete adwuma eni ho but eso beti so a aban no na se o hye individual adwuma no mu no ema omutimi ye den individual corporate no mo omutimi ye den employ sankrofo no
and wo no onye advocate for say I was aban and kase bi no one kase business company like state owned
enterprise no good aban no betimi but yenhwe before aban no betimi ayesa no unless we have like 0% corruption and I say 1%, 2% corruption. But where you gina best about 10% or to above 10% corruption high no. About being a juma be intimi sustaining because check and balance will not be there.
Supervision
will be poor. enti the aban person unlimited unemployment ya the best idea is say obe share individual na omo wo adwuma dada no obe odiska be share omumu na omatima expand omo firm no na omatima employ more people and no momu betimi I reduce unemployment say me fan say if it is an agriculture crampo na they need mechanized farming. Mechanized farming go with equipments. Enti abana say onya that kind of equipments no. Edema farmers no. Na omutimi eden eye adwuma. One of the factors say even when we come to farming crampo na fertilizer, because fertilizer is something ye waste product na say I Ghana fi no. Those waste materials no ekwa bi ebetimi manufacture ebetimi turn that into fertilizer na say organic manure na ye dey ama farmers no won say abrochiri a wo ba ha ukọ Walmart na ukọ Shoprite na yi a omo hye black soil no ewo botomu enye bibia o eye sawdust eno omo de anwea no afa no omaya no omo de won say wonama grass no omo machine do ewura no nti edo so anye say odo so keke o omo sisa sa ewura no omo sisa sa ewura ni na no omo akoyam afra omo dra na eho no omo yam afra soil ne so that no na omo da to omo mixing nsu ni some small chemicals bi na adane organic manure
and no ammonia bread
to omo de ma farmers no into won say obi biye garden ana so obi ya ifo okokoto no abest person e be ya asase ne be ya fertile na watimi enti aban no betimi sa bola na yesum wo Ghana no
compost plants bebe
yes
ya turn it into manure na
so yes net fertile na ye de aboa farmers no na omo da eden omo nya fertile na ometimi edua omo crops ni yi enti government can even come out with ideas of those things. They just need equipment to machinery no never, because minim say Ghana crampo no individual crampo no say auto agric machinery crowd ba Ghana am say import no omo nje hu ska
okay
enti ka aban no betimi di sika hye sa sector no no ma cra more machinery tractor e be plow tractor even class sometimes it say na the one professor
non-taxable
with the tractor buy any because all the tractor no tractor the adwuma be na tractor the tractor either is coming to plow the land and now say arrow or babu arrow assassin and now say the trailer no or best sa endo buy every because once yentimi nya iska enye proper road in the rural area no tractor the common here ebitima train do buy free sa bush no dey aba efi enti these are the area na esa abane den echo enti bi so nka mehwe say enka education system no enka abano be focus more on agric subject no so that this agric subject no obenya more students are more interested in farming.
Okay, meba final voice and when you go so here now say them kind we are talking about political, economic, social, racial all the issues, environmental issues. Near how sa issues ebit me abonipa. And to say I was buying a share kwayemu kena. I was buying so na agricultural courses no. You trim na you motivating crowd no more agricultural courses. Mr. Emmanuel, let's check this thing. Now we can agricultural courses. And now crowd schools be answer agricultural courses near JJ.
Very because Nintia say agriculture is the most focus in say. When we say Ghana, you should need specific course with its work ethics for Ghana. Say apart from say obey science, I school ma obey more than with me pure science no. No acquire akwa ni akwa doctor na say bibisa no. All that medical person, other courses na yini nyane. Enche ni influence for ejuma wa Ghana so
the course P na is university ne other tertiary institutions no we nya
ho ejuma nye enti the most ejuma nka e be common na e wo Ghana no e be feasible kran na nka ye agric sector no enti e ban sa na those are especially even those in the northern part no there's no work apart from farming. Inti kaban betima she sa importation of rice, sugar and those you know those things can be stopped. Na e ma sa adwuma no I the akoso o Ghana.
Control bringing na ye crave for Ivory Coast.
Last crowd me say banche cry be say China for the banche about Ghana.
I mean how?
Which is impossible. It's
a competition, no? Your export product and the competition will be great because on my say China started do cocoa. I
ban say no Ghana until I make say Ghana no corruption no. And I must have money now, but because one, if you are corrupt, that's a country in a corrupt. Another country be or city baby no. Check on those things. Oh, uncle Fowe, omoye corrupt. Obi oye corrupt be actually wadi the dada obi oye corrupt.
Okay, yan hwe ya dey agree kan komo kakra. Yan hwe tax and taxation. Oba oman kese bi say America. Omo jeje tax. Na what me say omo dey yam ponto nyoma. Minka say America eni ho kire anasa ohaw ni America. But kakra omo jeje free individuals no as form of tax no. Omo dey grow oman no. Ye ho no taxes je no ehwa ya asem na nsem ma parliament punu mo kontokwa because of e-levy ho so because we hu ni say e-levy na je mfa so bi anya den e ma so anase e wo so we say dan so be e-levy die nti na ye honko the tax je ho aya asem anase ye je yinti mfa je mpunto nyuma bia
wo hu say Ghana no ye say wo abofra ade a wo be kire no when mofrasi mu no ene na ode ye den odinyi I say teach your child the way you want him to go.
Yeah,
Ghana won say sa tax nsem no o man fan share ase even though na o say o this obi a oye aban adwuma and o say yate no tax but obi a oye adwuma apart from aban adwuma
oye kuani bi so what be baby o ka say for the mobile money o be tax na
onima adekro onim adekro sa sika na wo bete no onim adekro mfaso wo sa sika no so wo ba bete but tax dey mean say the tax sika and a boa man but ye krom Ghana no say ye fan say individual company no mo modwuma no mo ntwa tax no ye kakra na ye adwuma ye twa tax no sa sika no ye hu ne aban this sika no because there's no way apart from government from between nobody has able to make account of what they use our tax for. And to say na enkofo any abasa na man hu nyina so no. So okay. Ye adwuma abayate ye taxes na ye hu ade omo tax na ye because minimum say nka tax den ka the road. Ye the see hospitals, ye the see school dine, but we don't have all those things. And to say aban be introduce bi sesi as or tax a be din say timam for no citizen beden better say because near wodi kan age dadampo no ye hu ade a because omama corruption no I take over everything. So now if you want to come back and start afresh it will be difficult because you have to prove to the person beyond doubt say seska with the media. But the question said the previous one, what did you use the previous one for? And before the international there are a lot of issues are either about HSA government is misusing fund. And to say if government is misusing fund, the only question about say then the money you want me to pay as a tax to you, what are you going to use that money for? You're still going to misuse that money. And there's no need for me to pay. But more seriously on the e-levy, you know, a bad influence from the other side say yem pass that bill no senka previous tax omoje no ye hu ade omode ye kra na ye ka say o ebia ya age tax ye dey see schools ye dey ye road ye hu first class road ni year and amoje say okay ebia ye hear some certain amount to complete this project. But because he needs anything, ye pay bibi kakra, it will be somehow reasonable. But now we don't have anything that way say a bit more justify. And he say, over say unemployment rate now, ye di can want them say was no. This will rather let unemployment be high because people are living under small business. Sa omo ye
income
ewo form omo ye sa mobile money no. Inti say me kwadwa metia me ye mobile money of 100 Ghana. Na say ana 120. Na sika be do final destination no. Na say 20 na da so no eni ho no ma. Kan hu say wo na wo te say sika no. Mobile company no suit inti nipa na ono no vendor no te ono ye adwuma how much percentage no ono benya wo.
Yeah.
Onu nyahwe because me man seniska because of that things man seniska no am wonku yi a onu no no ote no obeden onyeska at the end of the next say na adwuma no ayeden wegu no into unemployment na eden ekosoro obi a woti village or farmer because ebia at the end of the month no ote onyeska akoto fertilizer ayi ni bi wo Ghana okwa akoto enti una no seniska ote ope 800 akwakoto fertilizer now sending 800 next can be do no na say 600 say meet demand now open no into how can the person go for the additional
living in more thing
everyone living in my thing so what I say we a basic calculation because nipa say oh kwam na me person me to fertilizer ekogu me kokwa ase me person me to spray eco spray me kokwa ase ba miniska but me wo maybe about 200 kilometer distance from you so I can't get cash for you that place until they meet my yama on sabe can access easier way no ye momo na momo say me say no ebia me suma koye adwuma na ma hoza na manya 100 Ghana cedis ashimboto and I'm sure ene ma me mfa ma me papa no mfa nto fertilizer nkogu ni koko ase na me sene sika no bedum papa ono na ense ndru fertilizer na sika na so
like I said the jina
yes bibi jina bibi ye nkoye ni
enti dia na wose oman ye he na wose
enti se ani oman se ani oman ese oye ne se ese se tax na aban je dada no o maintain sa tax no na afi o improve on fa sa taxes ka no enfa nye adwuma na odi ye adwuma kra na setima citizen kra ne hu se de aban no si sika na ye je no this infrastructure ye nya kra mpo na ebe compelling nkofo kra mo my den they will even pay more. But say ye hu dia it will be difficult for the person to accept and pay more. But honestly ni there say sa 11 no cost is going to increase unemployment.
All right, so 11 the cost it may increase.
It's not even it may, it will.
It will increase unemployment.
Yes, it will.
Final voice
yes.
And now Mr. Emmanuel that's what our channel about taxation in Ghana and as Africa. Any day the tax sika a year. We could break up. Yeah, Mr. Emmanuel, we are still on the Final Voice show. Yeah, social issues, political issues, economic issues, racial issues, and some environmental issues. Nature Ghana say, may you hear the development of Ghana. Oh, good policies, but it's a free senior high school, one district, one factory. Oh, yes, so when you know, Mama Ghana grow.
Sanya nanka bosabotai no nanka ye botai pa but at the end of the day no and at the end of it all no abana intima meeting sa boshe na or the buy no because 2016 abato no abana the campaign free education, one district, one dam, one district, $1 million any. But Abana first 4 years or implemented free education. Into or implemented free education, no officer. That's all what Ghanaians need. It's about free education. And after free education, they did not do anything much. They couldn't do anything to add up to the free education.
Omo ye toilet, omo ye abani share your press conference.
Toilet building KVIP is not a achievement. It shouldn't be.
And almost a year of roads.
Year of road in Ewa. How many feeders road do you have in Ghana?
I cannot be specific with the number, but
even when we talk about first class road from Accra to Kumasi, the first class route. You can't
it's
very poor. Look at from in Sawam, that bridge that the overhead that they did going to Edison, that place has been left vacant since longest. Then on my Kumasi route supposed to be like 4-5 lane from here, 4-5 Accra. Look at the accident that happened to Kumasi Road and Cape Coast Road is what? Because of bad road. So where is the road? Year of road, where is the road? The government first 4 years, he focused on free education. And they implement the free education. So thinking that that's all what Ghanaians need is free education. So they didn't do much about it. They didn't do much about the economy. They didn't do much about the living of the people of Ghana. They didn't do anything apart from singing the national anthem as free education, free education. So let me tell you, based on that, Ghanaians determined to take the president from the seat because all the promise that he said it during his campaign, he didn't fulfill, apart from the free education. The free education, he did well, even though it was not the best, but he made it and is there. But they capitalize on that free education, thinking that's all what Ghanaians need. That's not Ghanaians' problem. Free education, you know, it benefits some few people, because free education, you know, a course education system, a run education system down.
That's your perspective.
Yeah, that's what I run, because how can a child go to even a crown school continuously? How perfect is the child? Our crown go school. No about 3 months. It is a wo parents no who niska obesa high teacher. Amanacha crown adi ofia. That 3 months now crown better before on go school back no. Na adia a teacher na cheni na ni refi. Enti wasan kofo teacher na o tifie na o kire obana den enye school fees na wuti am.
School fees.
Enti say akora no enti that's free education no. Where does it fall?
Enti then also money here. Developing Ghana. What
developing Ghana no okay say oka developing Ghana. Ma menchiro mo de ma mi wie me 2020 abato no moto ye no. Abato no ma menchiro Ghanaians didn't go for the sitting government.
But legally, the court of if you go to the court of
that
law,
is why everybody will tell you to go to, because if I have a route in the courtroom, I'll ask you to go, because that's where my strength is.
Yeah, but legally, as we speak now,
Ghanaians
voted for the incumbent government.
That is why we live in the corrupt country in Ghana, because the system is corrupt. Say Obia be corrupt because we don't want justice, we don't want the truth. Mamenchiro Akufo-Addo present situation wo msisi ano, or the situation a hatred. A hatred, because after free education for 2016 2020 now 100 Ghanaians voted against him, but government in power. Government, so he used all his effort, all the everything that he has to make sure say or maintaining city now also.
Oh, what matter?
All air costs is here, and yes, but he's punishing Ghanaians with pains.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's punishing Ghanaians in pain because or turn to for multi free education or free education. Mom, na say no money or ne competitor no akwacha abanu mu pepepa 6 million. I think Mama had 6 million. He also has 6 million plus. And what they winning
with all the policies, no?
With all the policies, no. But yes, sir, because 2016 Olidi Mahama about 1 million vote. But this time, no, what happened? Because that means also officer be a free education. I think what to Ghana for in Adrian. It does not work that way.
But
because
in the long run, Ghanaians may benefit from the free senior high school. Yeah, human development.
Free and unim say Tamana you started school no. So we started from college now we P1, P2 up to P6. We fail exams you repeat you. Then you repeat you so that you wake up and learn what you're supposed to learn. Your person was doing air shaft. Now with me we catch up what you're supposed to know. But you see ano nipa ni fail one fail yeseko.
Meba.
And it is the good education I have.
Nipa ni fail one fail yeseko. Na top pass questions.
Yes.
Ama nkura so omunsua ni nyina.
Oko school ni top pass question ma. If you crampo no, wo ti classroom o crampo na wakoko bie o book mu kura say wo hwe say questions no for nkura say wo copy. Yes, we copy. How much say wakakoto ube abandon syllabus. Wakoto. So that about millions of Ghana citizens in the koto syllabus, you know. Calculate how many school building. Hey, mama can be meeting program. Now, Minister of Education can say the lack of proper school system now Ghana no yen fa more past president no because third past president no so obesi schools na obesi schools no the entire ankora no ko ba fi say o see school no when see boarding house anka ho what I say when see boarding house anya den anka ho enti wo na when see boarding house na anka ho na wo no abeje aban na wote so no say me see school na man see boarding. What stop you to build a boarding house and then put the student there? So over social media and I say what say part government in see school when see boarding account it's a shameless talking.
It's a shameless talking. Ba final voice and emotional. So what's a buying a bun home modern? Yeah, but talk we will coming back to talk about how to develop Ghana. Developing Ghana, what should we do? That will be the final session.
Dear viewer, kindly like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos.
Say final voice show now. So ya kasa bia me say approach here. Even budget they call parliament to crown e boni pass ai e bebo moa. Tie ye policy ye bia mane bi so moa so. Nto wa ayamoa crown na wontumi nyane basa. Animal warfare cry issue kese or abrochire developing Ghana or how can we develop Ghana? Your view is in some few minutes in fashion way.
My view our developing Ghana ne say year be omo year budget ya omo focus on one section because say ye hu say Ghana no ye ni sika enti ye ni sika no ye ntimi ye ABCD at the same time. Inti ye say ye focus on one aspect say ebia year we budget ye be budget ni summaries ni na say ye build hospitals. Inti say every district bia say every district bia nya general hospital ye nka say this year no sika ye nya fan ni nyina ye de kwa den ye kwa build hospital.
A chunk of the monies na abana be set aside no. So a year we see ya kwanya yam adwene kokwan so
yam adwene kokwan
hospitals no you see hospitals.
Yes, so we should finish schools. That is where
jobs are.
Yes,
factories.
Yes, that is where we can achieve. But abano say may the $1 million air core production, may the $1 million air core hospitals, may the $1 million air core schools, may the you end up of doing half jobs. Sopi. Inti wuntimi ye den incomplete adwuma na ese oye. And no na e bansa na say wantimi anwie wo tem na obi foforo ba the person fail to continue where you reach. Na eno na ba ye den ababaye abana na abaye debt to the state. What I say? Eti ka aban bia na nka obeba so no. Nka me to me ni there adwuma opesa wo ye for the year and budget we ready budget na my budget no and focus on only one particular aspect na wie say no into the second year budget no it also go to into say schools na year ya wonim say 2022 me year schools nko apart from school nothing else ebia minor thing no that one is there but the major aspect no should be only in school with and the budget priority.
No manage priority.
Yes. Next 2023, when you said 2022 was for school, 2023 it's for hospitals. 2024 it's for road. That one you achieve results.
Now, won't other sectors complain? Say,
no, because that is the way forward. At the end, because the sector, everybody has to come together. Because me chichem na me ma will be. That is where the money goes through different direction. Because we are discussing okwakoye ni fie kwan. At the end of the day, ni fie kwan no wanye den. Wanye. Sika no so a amabi. Basa abano editi say that's where abano betimi ehu clear picture. say year budget we yen you see BC 100 schools, full furnished schools with recreational facilities bibia set yen see ni half into you see a 100. What you say? And then we see 99.9 the crowd band be hu. President na what you want on one kase nani obeden obi hu. Because for attention be focus near attention be was high school so say ni en ho adwuma
na ba monitoring na
monitoring na supervision na be so because unim say en no pe nti ye mfa on kase ye si school down wa ha ye si hospital nti wo korunru on ya san ye U10 so when you say no obey confused aban obey confused because aban on what ho na afa president na hotel kunya so no enye bibia na ba nanim ene wo hu. There are people who come to complain say omoba whether it true and I say you true he doesn't know onu dey say dey aba say ye wi nti wo hwa aban so a signature bibia electronic signature is false. You sign obi na sign na adwuma so omonye den omonye but he focus on only one particular section now. Then the whole citizens na ye Ghana no the government himself can monitor and know say me can say me school the antina ye budget for that.
Yes omoye
omoye but omun complete because of lack of supervision, because of lack of monitoring. Then the monitoring but because omachicha adwuma no mu nkete entini ye say ohwe ha no sa nipa no entimi nhwe sa adwuma ni nyina say omaya na so omanye be say memfa ne say example say one mama 10 acres afu say mendo ewo kokrantumia utu ka free Accra ehemfa na woba oba straight to kokrantumi because one property ni ene ewo into oba na say property ni da over kana say hwe ni so a so obo hu say anya hwe but where say wo ye bi si wo si me ye bi wo kokrantumi me ye bi wo mankasim me ye bi wo ha say how do you go around to check say animal ni na eden I prepare so that is where the people fucked up. But say we focus on one part you able to complete it, then you go to section B, then you able to complete it. And he said when a complain crampo na or tia say aban after take good step B say okay and then you build 10 roads from Accra to Kumasi. Yeah no extra modern route 5 lanes out 5 lane in to Takrade Cape Coast to Takrade to the last Enzima.
So ban so by sky trains.
Near the car fast so crampo intimi na near nanti pavement cry a nipa nam so cry intimi be. Enti sane man na political talks. But the main focus now ye be hu say aban ye adwuma na matchere me ma dwen no. Sa na metchere. One say school no some time ago Canada Japan metie Canada Japan asemi no oka say enkofo ko school ama omure fie nyansa but fie nyansa no ebi wo ho a esosen school nyansa no because school nyansa na e book na de fie dia enti ye no ye kasa omuhun say ye kan ye lay people no ye kasa ye nimhwe but at the end no layman asem no okan that's the fact I saw omo ye
at the end no layman asem no okan is the fact our so aban no Ghana yenya national planner party bia ba obo say your plan ni na yenya your priority na fe aban na ye budget aban no budget no say hu say ye ade bia obia na de be hu say ade we sika say ye twaye no ye ade we mafaso aye dai abaso ba ama nipa ene sabisab amoampo
enya ho faso inti say a road na yesi road enya kwame wa fio on say eh aban ye we why quite from Accra to Cape Coast dual carriageway why 4 road here why 4 road here Kumasi to Accra to Kumasi to Tamale why you say and obi anim clear say because me economy na 5 lanes so me ba me lan inti aponche kura epie kura okroso ofasa on kwa bu say kwan si de mu atrew ana nim say mo mutwa kwan mo hwe
oh saka ba obu
enti say wo hu say kwan no ma expand ya so bo say first nan kam ye anan kam across ba ye say de okokra wo nduru ye wo concrete slabs a e wo kwan ni finfin akra ne kwan no cross kra ba den ama enti aban no yes ani mani na it will be a clear picture for everybody to see. Nobody can do propaganda on that one, but when you do the work pieces now it's a meme wo Accra made them who say I am pasa abano aye road war tamale and I'm motama made them who say I am pasa abano ye road war aflao.
Sure.
So when they want to lie, that is why they do that thing, but let the picture be there into the clear for me layman person and say abano ye budget ya focus on one project because Ghana no ya ka achiri ye ntimi chensi omo develop no into to change them or to trade them or to follow them no you need to start from class 1 again. Into class 1 and starting to say obesi schools are 1 year from 2022 to 2023 ending budget no for school education kwa 5 year next year no enye education bi ye hospital no ubo say 4 years no ababa achieve ne target because everything you are doing is complete. There's no half piece aban fufuro bi beba obeka so wan wi intimate to aso.
Okay.
What I say?
Mr. Mano medawase. Yeah, the final voice show ni bisi ya. O sa ban in national plan, onya target, onya priority. Na budget ni ye hu de ye de ye. E ba sa o je to a
ye nso ho.
Obi enso ho. Me da se oba final voice so.
Thank you very much.
O ma mesa ehia o show.
Ehia me afre me. Meba. Tie Chagana fo nyina.
Final voice from America.